All right, and then 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey,
Okay, so did
welcome
you want
back.
to do the start, Alan, or me?
Well, you're talking right over me as I literally. So now I feel like we have the pre-intro material done.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Which do
because
you
we
want,
didn't
Patrick?
actually talk about. Yeah.
No,
Well,
what
I
do you
should.
want?
This is your baby, so shouldn't I do the opening part? Because you're the one that came up with this whole thing.
It would make sense for him to
Okay.
toss it to you. Yes.
I don't care.
Yes. So I will.
All right.
I will toss it to you.
3, 2,
All right.
1,
So
go.
yeah. All right.
Okay.
Hey, here's part 2 of numbers.
Numbers. Woo.
Oh, jeez.
I
I
can't
didn't
remember
do good
who's
at
going
this last
first now,
time.
though. Who's going first? Rich.
Yes.
Rich.
Yes, Rich.
How
Yes.
many times
Rich,
did
yes.
Hope cry during the graduation episode?
Oh dear.
How many times did Hope cry during the graduation episode?
What's the max amount?
5, 7, 9, or 11?
11.
That's a totally logical way of thinking about it.
I'm like, what's the max amount of number? Because it's that.
Can I take the largest number plus 1, please?
Yeah.
Is that just an all option or just an...
See, my question was: is there an option that it was just nonstop crying? Because
Yeah.
I feel like it's just
Or-
the answer should be once because it never stopped.
Yeah, that would be a
Oh, I
trick
should have
that-
put 1 down as a misleading answer.
Exactly. It would
But
have
it
been
did
like, it's
stop.
only...
It came in waves.
Yeah. Oh. Well, since Rich went 11, I'll go 9, just because that's the second highest.
And Patrick gets a point.
No!
And I would like to explain myself.
No.
Oh no,
I
there's no
know-
need to
I
explain.
know
There's no
that-
need to no. You don't get to explain yourself. It just you gotta let it just sit there.
Damn
Well,
it.
I know that Riverdale is dumb, right?
Yes.
But I'm graduating this year, so I'm a little emotional. You know? It probably wouldn't happen normally. Nah, who am I kidding?
Are you-
I cry at everything.
Let's say, are you crying now? Because it sounded like you were crying there for a second.
No, I'm trying not to laugh. The hardest part of this quiz is every time my dad reads the question, I go to laugh.
Okay, who's up for the next question?
Patrick's first.
Hope, who's up next? Patrick?
Patrick.
All right, Patrick.
Yes.
Sad news. F.P. Jones is leaving the show. Rich, that's Jughead's dad.
Okay.
F.P. Jones is leaving the show.
Mm-hmm.
Where does he go?
Oh.
A. Straight to hell. B.
Straight to hell? Like,
Community college. C. An undefined life on the road. D. Toledo.
can we get more clarification on A? Do you mean like he's dead or he opens the
straight
portal to hell?
He went, Rich, he went straight to hell.
That's all you need to know.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
So he's leaving the show. Where does he go?
Mm-hmm.
Straight to hell, community college, life on the road, undefined, or Toledo?
Oh, so it's
See, I
five.
feel like Straight to Hell Community College and Toledo are kind of all the same answer.
Yeah. It's just repeating itself. It's
Like I just feel like those are all the same. So Straight to Hell Community College.
Life on the road and Toledo.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why he would go to community college.
why would anyone go to community college?
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Straight to Hell because I don't understand why he would do any of the other things. So I'm just gonna go with Straight to Hell just for you know.
See,
to
I'm
hell.
gonna pick straight to hell as well. I don't think there's any other option. Or are we gonna
Well,
enforce
you're both
the?
wrong. He
Oh.
goes home to Toledo. I thought Patrick would get that one because
that's
we
easy.
know that the Jughead, the Jones family, is from Toledo.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's where the mom is.
He goes home with Jellybean to try to get her straight after the whole stuff.
oh,
wait.
yeah. Oh, see, that totally would have made sense. Yeah, I didn't think about
so
that.
they abandoned their own son
Skip this one.
to help
Oh,
everyone.
Jughead's
themselves.
at college and largely living on his own at this point, anyways. I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's a horrible town.
This one.
People are dying left and right.
So start with
yeah,
this
but keep in mind, FP's the sheriff. Last I knew, so it's not like he's doing anything to help things.
That's a good point.
All right,
Oh, we should have asked that question. Who
Yeah.
replaces him?
that's right. Yep.
Oh, a
No longer
sheriff?
The sheriff.
Oh,
Yeah.
please let it be Archie.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh, is
no,
it
it's
Betty?
Kevin's dad. No, Kevin's dad's
no.
Oh
actually.
yeah,
Keller.
Kevin's dad, the gym teacher. That totally makes sense.
All right, you guys
The
ready?
gym teacher.
All right, no, he wasn't the gym teacher. He was the previous sheriff. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He wasn't the gym
yeah,
teacher.
and then-
Yeah. Oh my gosh! It's like
well,
you never watched.
No,
the
no,
show.
he did though train Archie to be a boxer,
That's what it
which
was.
might
I knew
be
there was something
confusing
gym
Patrick's
related.
brain. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's right.
So after graduation, the 4 main characters all agree to show up for a 1-year reunion at Pops. How many of the 4 show up? Your answers can run from anywhere from 0 to 4.
Oh, it's not
How
a multiple
many
choice.
Well,
no,
it's
it
essentially
is.
multiple
It's
choice.
like 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Oh, okay.
So how many of the 4 show up? We're talking obviously Archie, Jughead, Betty, Veronica.
So of those 4, how many show up at the reunion? And this is a
How
reunion.
many show up for the 1-year reunion? Yep.
Jughead. I feel like all of them would show back up. I guess that would be 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rich says 4. Patrick, what do you think?
I mean, unless one of them
I'm
dies.
gonna say none, because you said this was the 1-year reunion.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know they're jumping ahead like a certain number of years, and it's more than one.
Oh, are they just? Is this a trick question?
So I think what it is oh no, this will be part of like whatever backstory there is for like the big time jump. Like none of them showing up for the reunion will be part of that. So I'm gonna say 0.
So
Oh.
you both
so-
agree on 0.
No, I said 4.
You said 4. Sorry, you're both wrong. The answer is 1.
But there's a bonus if
It-
you can guess which person actually shows up.
And Rich gets to
Jughead.
go first.
Jughead.
Oh, but Rich just got the bonus. He said Jughead.
Yeah.
Because
That's
he's
a
the narrator,
2-point
right?
bonus for Rich. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. 2-point bonus.
Yeah. So what's the score right now?
With the
With
bonus.
the bonus, I think it's 4 or 5 Rich.
Yes.
Rich is up 5-4, and the next question was how far ahead does the show jump? But we don't need to talk
Somebody
about
might
that.
have.
It does. Yeah, it does jump 7 years. So every question from here on out is 7 more years in the future.
It jumps 7 years?
Wait a minute, did
Yes.
I say the
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
number? I just said it jumps a certain number of years.
Well,
yeah,
you didn't say
right,
the number.
but I don't want to ask that question, so we're just moving on.
It's a numbers question. You could have asked another numbers question.
Yeah, but it's boring. We got
Yeah.
more interesting.
We got better
questions.
stuff coming.
What's
Okay.
the
So-
percentage of one person out of 4 showing up?
So, after the time jump, which of the following career matches is correct? So, which of the following is correct? A.
Mhm.
Archie is the RROTC commander at Riverdale High School. B. Jughead is a writer. C. Betty is an FBI agent. Or D. Veronica is a former she-wolf of Wall Street / current high-end jewelry dealer, kind of like in the movie Uncut Gems.
Oh. And
Wait, which one of those is right?
Which one of those is correct?
so 3 of those are wrong, you're saying, and 1 of those is correct.
Which is correct?
Can we get multiple?
Archie, RROTC.
Can we guess multiple people?
Jughead is the writer. Betty is an FBI agent, and Veronica is a former she-wolf of Wall Street, current high-end jewelry dealer like Uncut Gems.
Yeah, but can we add, like, can I say more than one person is correct, or does it have to be only one of them?
I guess you can answer however you want to. I mean, you're in the lead. I guess you have points to fritter if you want to.
Yeah. Or Patrick, I think, goes first, or do I go first?
Oh, well, I don't know. Hope, who's going first? Do we
Oh,
remember?
I don't know.
I thought it was Patrick goes first, because I answered the bonus.
Well, that was the bonus, but
Well, I answered it first, though.
Yeah, so Rich, you're the one getting all mouthy about this, so now you have to go first.
Ah, jeez. I mean, if I could, I'd say all of them. Because they all seem kind of weird options. I would say all the above. Or if I can't say that, I would say Jughead.
All right, Jughead is a writer. Patrick, what do you think?
Boy,
Patrick?
none of those. I mean, all of those scenes. Jughead being a. I mean, that's what he's always supposed to have been.
And I assume the show's is going to kind of give them the careers, even though none of them should get the career they want because they're idiots.
But yeah, I mean, Betty was always kind of like a detective type stuff. That's the problem. It's like almost all of those make sense.
Especially because
so
then
say
it's like
it's a well-written question then.
But yeah, it makes sense for them all to
like
have that because they'd come back in the show.
I guess, or the questions have to have some kind of technicality in them.
Yeah, that's my concern.
Also a possibility.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Jughead as a writer as well. It's the only one that seems to make sense.
Okay, well you're both wrong. The correct answer is A, B, C, and D. And now it's got more interesting. The game just got.
All the above.
Rich was actually on it. Rich was there.
No,
but he stepped away from the truth.
I didn't step away. I said all of them, or if I can't pick all of them, I would pick Jughead.
We did not say that you couldn't pick all of them. At no point did we say when you go back and listen to the tape that was not a choice you could have.
But then why couldn't I pick all of them? I said if I can't pick all of them,
Jughead.
So if I could pick all of them, I picked Jughead.
I think he...
Rich.
Technically, I think he's saying he did guess that. He said, if I can guess that, if that's within
and then
the
Alan said immediately
we need to
afterwards...
subtract a half from Rich, because this is very argumentative.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so minus half for Rich. Well done, Rich. You almost were smart enough to figure out the riddle, and then you gave away half a point.
I did figure it out.
Done so. Sort of.
Well, okay.
And yet it cost you half a point.
Would you like to lose more points?
No.
I'm sorry, Rich, you were just typing something and then you stopped. Were you typing something snarky?
No, I was doing the score.
Oh, gosh.
All right. In his new life as a writer, because Jughead, in fact, is a writer, to which luminary does Jughead not compare himself?
Oh, Jesus.
To which luminary does Jughead... Patrick, this question's kind of written for an English professor.
Okay.
In his new life as a writer, to which luminary does Jughead not compare himself?
Mm-hmm.
A, Hemingway. B, Capote. C, Kerouac. D, Fitzgerald.
I'm going to say, in the spirit of the previous question...
Oh.
Yes.
That it's none of the above, because he does not compare himself to... Because he compares himself to all of them.
Okay,
so
you're going to really
none
mess
of
up
them
this question.
are who he does not compare himself to.
I really thought you were going to blow the question and say he doesn't compare himself to any of them.
No, he compares himself to all of them, so he does not compare himself to any of them, so I say none of those are the correct answer.
Got it. I understand your logic. Rich.
What is the phrasing of the question again?
In his new life as a writer, to which luminary does Jughead not compare himself? And your answers are Hemingway, Capote, Kerouac, Fitzgerald.
Who's Kerouac or Kerouac?
Kerouac?
Yeah.
Kerouac. Oh, no, he's blending Hemingway and Kerouac. So he's trying to get both.
It is Kerouac.
Or he's referring to Nick Carraway, the lead character in Fitzgerald's Great Gatsby.
I mean...
so he's getting all three.
If you know books, sure.
Because he's hit everything except the right answer, which is Capote.
I didn't even answer. I was asking.
It was Capote again?
Right, of all the people that you'd think he would compare himself, Capote would be at the top of the list.
He mentions Capote like 1,000 times.
He does, but I thought for sure he compared himself to all of them.
It was good thinking.
I was gonna say Patrick's answer as well, except for the Kerouac person that didn't sound like a real person.
I'm sorry, right, Jack Kerouac does not sound like a real person.
Well, he sounds more real now when he uses his first name.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
All right. So here's a
No, it wouldn't make sense because Capote is the author they reference all the time in the show.
Right. Well, that's always crime fiction,
very
right?
Own in cold blood.
All right. Are we ready? Who's first for this one?
Rich.
Rich. In season 5, here's a twist. There's a serial killer that Betty's tracking.
Betty's tracking a serial killer? How did that happen? That's so original.
Well, she's sort of a junior FBI member her status with the agency is not exactly clear in my mind,
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
she has a
I
badge
like
and a
the-
jacket that says FBI.
I like
So-
if she's like just bought it online.
Yep. So Betty is tracking a serial killer, and the name of the serial killer is A, the cat burglar, B, the hash slinging slasher, C, the trash bag killer.
Sorry, I just like the SpongeBob moment.
Hope was hoping that you would get the SpongeBob
Oh,
reference because
God.
obviously Patrick would not.
At least somebody.
I did not get the SpongeBob.
Sharing that may be a problem. Yeah.
All I can hear
So
is
C
Patrick's
is the
voice.
trash bag. Oh, sorry. C, the trash bag killer.
Okay.
Or D, in a wild twist that you would never expect, Jimson the Ripper.
Wow, that's creepy.
Right. It's like they took it right out of our D&D game.
Jimson after the game with nothing but alcohol and no suit left anything, he just goes under.
Exactly.
Damn.
He's now become Jimson the Ripper in the the dark alleys of.
Dark alleys of Arkham.
Yeah. So what do you think,
So
Rich?
we've got...
The cat burglar, the hash slinging slasher, the trash bag killer, or Jimson?
I
the
mean,
Ripper?
I wish it was B, but I think it's going to be D. I wish it was B, but I think I'll say D.
Wait.
D?
So you're gonna go with Jimson the Ripper?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I like that you're staking yourself to the D&D game there, Patrick.
Well, knowing that B is apparently a SpongeBob reference, I'm not going to go there.
Oh, it would have been great if I could have gotten to guess that one.
Yeah, you should have not. You spoke too much.
I'm gonna
Rich.
go.
You
I'm
gave
gonna
it
go.
away.
What was the name of the first one again?
The cat burglar.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go with C, trash bag killer.
I bet you it's Cat Burglar.
And that
isn't
is the trash bag killer is in fact correct.
it? Oh.
There
So
we go.
Patrick has snuck back into the lead.
Only by a half point, though.
Yes, it's very
Yes,
close.
it would
And
have been a
here's one that
tie.
could go either way, I think. Why is Riverdale High School about to be shut down?
All the blatant murder?
Well, that would be D. A killer is targeting high school students in a twist on the usual Riverdale plot. A. A series of sex scandals involving teachers and students.
Oh, jeez.
Hit too close to home for you, Patrick?
Nope. Doesn't have anything to do with me.
I
B.
don't know why he did me. It's
The
so shaded.
Ghoulies have seized control of the school board. Or C. Hiram has slashed school funding.
What are the Ghoulies?
The Ghoulies have seized control of the school board, says Rich. That's B.
No. What are the Ghoulies? I asked.
Oh, the Ghoulies?
Oh.
They're the
Orion
gang.
gang.
Yeah.
They're the jingle jangle people.
Yeah,
Okay.
they show down with the serpents all the time.
Because it's not my turn. I answered second this time. That's why.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 8
didn't
years
wanna
in the
steal.
future, the Ghoulies have seized control of the school board,
7.
is B. Well, plus the year for the reunion, right?
No.
They're not bumping 7 from the reunion?
No.
Okay,
it's
so
7
7
from
years
high
in the
school.
future. Got it. Patrick, what do you think? A
Uh,
series of sex scandals, the Ghoulies, Hiram, or a serial killer?
I'm gonna go. It's kind of pedestrian, but I'm gonna go with the Hiram has slashed the funding.
Okay,
I would go
I think
D. Murder.
was that C?
that was C. Yep. Rich, what did you say?
D. Murder.
And Patrick is surging again. It's Hiram has just decided to slash school funding.
That's so boring.
It is really
It
boring.
is. It's the one time Riverdale was boring.
And it was like
You
it
gotta
made
get it.
sense for the FBI. Whoever's in the FBI, like, oh, it leads it back to the school.
Right. Yep. Well, they
Apparently I
do
should-
tend to circle. So you want to skip that one?
I think.
All right. If you're curious, Reggie is still on the show, but he has 3 jobs. He's a used car salesman, he runs Hiram's private security firm, and he's the Stonewall Prep football coach.
Well, wait a minute.
All right.
Isn't Stonewall Prep
So-
like far away?
Apparently,
No, it's only like 45 minutes. away
apparently
from
it's
Riverdale, I
drivable
think.
for him.
And yet
He's got
Jelly
a-
Bean needed Jughead to stay close to home, so she committed
It's a
snuff
boarding
film.
school.
But it was a boarding school,
Okay.
so he would be gone. So anyway, open-ended question:
Oh,
Which couple? Well, no, I should list these.
Oh, come on.
No, I won't
Make
list
it too
them.
easy if you list them.
Which couple hooks up first? Notice that word. Which couple hooks up first after they all reunite 7 years in the future?
I don't even know who the couples are.
Who's going first?
Well, you've got Betty, Veronica, Cheryl, Tony, Kevin,
Archie, Jughead,
Fangs.
Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
Good Lord, there's a lot of.
You know,
I thought we were just talking about the main four. Oh.
Now, out of that group, what's the first couple to reunite or to hook up?
Jesus. Who's answering first on this one?
I guess I am. I don't know. Can I get the list of people again?
Yeah. There's Archie and Jughead. There's Betty and Veronica.
When were they a couple?
No. He's
I'm
not
just-
listing the couples. He's just listing
I know.
the
I got
names.
disappointed. I was
Tony.
like, I'll pick Archie and Jughead.
Archie, Jughead, Betty, Veronica, Cheryl, Tony, Fangs, Kevin, Sweet Pea.
There you go.
Someone's named the child Fangs.
I think it's a nickname.
I think
but
it's a gang nickname, right? With the serpent.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Fangs and yeah.
I'll say Archie. I don't know.
And Archie, but with who? Are you saying just he hooks up with himself?
Oh, he's a big both. I don't know. I'll do Archie Veronica.
A couple, Rich. Which couple?
said
Archie
and
Veronica.
Archie and Veronica.
I don't know
Patrick.
these people.
I'm gonna go with Kevin and Fangs. I think they were a couple. We haven't had a Kevin question.
guesses.
So I feel like this might be how we're getting a Kevin question in.
Nah, you're both wrong.
Unfortunately, and it makes me upset. It's Archie and Betty.
Oh,
Who?
Yeah.
But-
We're in the era of Barchie now.
Don't even say that. Don't even. Bughead is so much better, but it's fine. There's a
Bughead?
bonus
Oh, Betty,
question.
Jughead.
oh, there's a bonus. Okay.
There's a bonus question, and if Rich gets it, he gets a 1.5, which will pull him tied up. It's so obvious. By the way, if you miss it, it's -1 because the answer is so obvious.
I don't want to answer now.
You have to.
Oh.
No answer is a negative answer.
It's
Oh,
too bad
okay.
Patrick
So,
didn't get the bonus. He
When
would've gotten it.
Archie and Betty hook up, where do they do so? Remember, we're talking Riverdale.
Underground sex bunker.
So Patrick has staked his claim to the underground sex bunker.
I don't know.
Underground sex
locations of
bunker.
Riverdale. I'll go for the Riverdale school.
The
No, that's not
school.
bad.
School, just like the school in general.
Yeah, you're both
I don't-
wrong, but we're not
I
going to take
don't
any points off
know.
for Rich
I
because
don't
he's
know
falling too far
Riverdale.
behind. So it's
Oh
the
wait,
shower.
Pops?
Duh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
It's Riverdale.
The shower.
It's always the shower.
Okay.
But
oh,
Patrick, I did have an addition written into the rules that said unless you guess the underground sex bunker, which is only a 0.5 point off because it's a very good guess.
Am I taking half a point off?
So 0.5 point off for Patrick, but we'll leave Rich where he is. 'Cause he's-
Wait a minute, Rich guessed wrong too.
All right.
yeah.
Jughead's new job in Riverdale. What is Jughead's new job in Riverdale? A, waiting tables at Pops. B, serving as an enforcer for Hiram and Reggie.
Jesus.
C, teaching English classes at Riverdale High School because who can't teach English?
Exactly.
And D, writing for the local newspaper.
Ah. Who goes first?
Any idea?
I say Rich like gave a like he was going to say an answer. So
Oh, I was just saying.
All right,
there's
go
so
ahead,
many good
Rich.
options. I want to go with newspaper.
He's writing for the local newspaper. D. Patrick, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with C, English teacher, because anyone can teach English.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
it's so close. The answer is actually A and C. He's working 2 jobs, so no points awarded here.
I hate you. You've
All right,
clearly
Rick,
taken the bitterness you had from the Gotham questions and carried it over to how you phrase these.
Just trying to. All right, so we'll skip ahead because we got to get through here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point out he made no denial of that, Rich.
Yeah.
So Rich,
That one question you asked him in Gotham is doomed
Yeah.
us all.
yep, Rich, Jughead's inspiration for his next novel finally arrives. Because by the way, he's an award-winning novelist, but he's got writer's block.
Well, he's a award-winning
So-
novelist and he has to have a job?
Well, he's got writer's block, and the creditors are out to get him. He's on the run. So Jughead's inspiration for his next novel finally arrives in the form of what? A Lost Boys style vampire romp based on the Ghoulies. B, a tribute to Pop as he retires. C, Archie's war stories, because we might not have covered this, but Archie joins the army because he doesn't graduate high school.
We had to skip that question.
Yeah. So Archie, I don't think ever.
Has Archie been to war?
Maybe he got his GED when he was in the military?
Yeah, he has been to war.
Okay, yeah, he's been to war.
That's the whole thing.
He teaches at high school and just makes up war stories.
Sergeant Andrews now. Yep. So D, there is none. He's too busy fleeing debt collectors.
D.
Okay, so Rich says he's out of the writing game. Patrick, what do you think?
What were the responses again? It's
a Lost Boys style vampire romp based on the Ghoulies.
Mm-hmm.
A tribute to Pop as he retires. Archie's war stories. Or there is none, because he's fleeing creditors.
I'm going to go... everything Jughead...
Oh, he's never had an original idea.
Yeah, just that. Yeah, so I'm leaning towards the Lost Boys one. Let's go with that. The sex romp with the Ghoulies.
Oh, that makes me so happy because I wrote a Lost Boys question just hoping that your 80s nostalgia would mislead you. It's actually a tribute to Pop as he retires.
Oh,
really? Oh my God, that sounds boring.
Oh my God, right?
You know, Patrick's not that far off because Jughead's first novel is basically about the serpents, sort of, and his experience in high school.
Wait, why did Rich just lose a point there? Or he didn't?
No,
oh, sorry.
I didn't lose. I'm just updating it so we have the round.
No, it's 5.5 to 4.5 is Hope is keeping score here.
Oh, I didn't lose a point for answering wrong?
You did not.
No.
But I lost half a point for answering wrong on the same question.
Yep.
We just have to try to keep Rich in this because obviously it's not even
I mean,
close.
honestly, even if I lose to this point, it's not even losing by that much. These are hard questions.
You know we're like an hour and 15 minutes into this thing, right?
Well, we're almost there though. So let's crank out some questions here. You ready?
Okay.
How does Hira make Riverdale cease to exist?
Nuclear bomb.
A, he buys it and then closes the town. B, he calls for a vote at a town meeting. C, he steals the town's money, bankrupting Riverdale. D, he just decides to rename it, as any mayor, of course, has the authority to do.
Patrick, I think, goes first this time.
Patrick, does he buy it and close it? Oh,
see, the way
he steals the money?
See, the way you phrase D are like the Gotham questions that I ask when I'm making clear what the actual answer is.
Okay.
Which raises, because usually one of those, it's so stupid type things. And yet,
right.
I don't know that I can trust that that's what you're actually doing, and this isn't another one of your stupid trap questions.
They're all stupid trap questions.
Not really. I mean, there was a fundamental integrity to the Gotham quiz, except that one time that the Riverdale quiz seems to lack.
Which would be a complete violation of fundamental integrity, but sure, whatever you want to.
It's a minor one because it was an innocent violation of fundamental integrity. It wasn't intentional.
It was just
we made it very clear,
and we don't know that it wasn't intentional.
It was not. I've told you it was not intentional.
Clear. We did. It was clear.
It was
all right,
clear.
Patrick, do you have an answer, or are you just taking a 0 for this one?
I'm gonna go with D.
He just decides to rename it because any
mayor can. Yeah, I'm gonna go with D.
Okay. Rich, what do you think?
I mean, I'm feeling like it's D as well. What was
buys it?
Yeah, there's buy it.
And closes it.
And then
he calls for a vote at a town meeting. He steals the town's money.
I kind of like B, just because of how does that work? Where it's like, hey guys, we should all just close the town we live in.
Pretty much. I mean, that would be apparently the.
And so I think I'm gonna go with B because that sounds so stupid.
It is in fact right. Rich is back in it. That's a point for
God.
Rich.
He calls what is
Tied
it?
Up.
can you describe that real quick? Like, what does that play out as? What's his pitch?
He comes and he says, "Let's have a vote on whether we want to close Riverdale or not." And then
it wins.
People in the audience raise their hands, either yes or no. That's exactly how it plays out.
But like, I just love hey guys, we can keep our jobs, or we can go. We can shut down the company.
Yeah.
Shut down. Wait. Oh
yeah.
God.
It's a weird. It's weird.
Well, it's a Riverdale.
All right, we'll skip this
Not
one.
the dumbest thing to happen.
Nope.
Sure.
All right, so here's a food question.
Oh.
In honor of Rich often eating while we do the show.
Not always, just every time.
What do Hiram and Reggie snack on while plotting to destroy Riverdale? What do Hiram and Reggie snack on? A. Popcorn and candied apples. B. A sub sandwich and Doritos. C. Sandwich King sandwiches and fries. Or D. Boxes of Jacker Cracks.
What's a Jacker Crack?
Well, you know what Cracker Jacks are, right?
Is this just like because they can't use the name? They're just like, we're gonna just mumble it up.
Well, one of the running gags of Riverdale, right, is they have the 5 seasons instead of the 4 seasons. They have Victoria's Confidential instead of Victoria's Secret.
No, we made that up. They don't actually have
Oh, wait, we made that one up. Sorry, that one we made up. But they do that a lot.
Like, is that
we
a
thought
gag
you guys
in
would
the
know that.
I didn't know that was a gag in the
misleading.
show. I thought it was just like a once in a blue moon. Okay, wow.
Nope.
No, they do it all the time.
All right,
like,
so is it A, B, C, or D?
I want to go with D.
D, boxes of Jacker Cracks. Patrick.
What were the first 3 answers?
Popcorn and candied apples. Sub sandwich and Doritos. Sandwich King sandwiches and fries.
Well, I don't even know. I'm not even sure if Sandwich King is a real place or not.
It sounds like it could be.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the B. Sub sandwiches and Doritos. I'm gonna go with that.
That is correct, Patrick. Well done.
Oh!
So as we come to the finish line, Patrick is sneaking ahead, but it's very close. Which classic movie is not referenced in Riverdale this season?
Oh, Jesus.
Which the following classic movies is not referenced? Titanic, referencing the hand on the window scene. It is yuck.
Ugh.
Do you guys know Titanic?
Yeah. When in the cargo hold.
All right. Yeah, there you go. In the cargo hold. Very good, Rich. I understand your euphemism. B. Jerry Maguire with the phrase, "You complete me."
Oh, God.
C. 5 Feet Apart because Cole Sprouse's character leaves his love in the hospital. Or D. A Star is Born because Veronica and her husband Chad sing Shallow.
I only know one of these movies.
What do you mean, Rich? Can I help you there?
You only know Titanic?
Yeah, I've never seen the other 3.
Well, Jerry Maguire is a very 80s kind of thing.
Yeah, but A Star is Born, 5 Feet Apart.
Those are more contemporary films Rich should know. That's fair.
Mm,
So, Rich, is it Titanic?
Oh no,
Jerry Maguire.
my guess is Star is Born.
A Star is Born.
Which I think D.
Yes.
All right. So which one of these is not referenced?
Is not referenced. Yeah.
So it was Titanic,
Jerry Maguire, 5 Feet Apart, and of course, A Star is Born.
And what you went with Star is Born, Rich?
Yes.
Yes.
I went with D. Star is Born.
I'm gonna go because 5 Feet Apart. Wasn't the guy that plays Jughead in 5 Feet Apart?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's why I said in both
like
5 Feet
if he
Apart
was
and
in it, they
Riverdale,
reference
his character leaves his love in the hospital.
In both things.
Right, that's the reference.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that because I just really hope Riverdale isn't that stupid to make a reference to his movie.
Patrick is right again.
Yep.
Rich, why would you ever pick against singing? You know they sing all the time on Riverdale.
Yeah.
They
all
do?
the time. Any chance they get.
But you're assuming, Rich doesn't watch the show, so he wouldn't know they sing all the time.
Yeah, I had no concept that they sang all the time.
No, fair point.
Oh.
So, question 34.
Wait, did
Although
Patrick
we
get that one
skipped
right?
some along the way.
Yes, I did.
Patrick did get that
Okay.
one right. So Patrick's up 2 now, right?
Yes, I did.
Patrick did get that
Okay.
one right. So Patrick's up 2 now, right?
Yes.
Rich, you got to get moving here.
5.5.
You gotta stop bringing
So
singing
number
into
30
this.
Number 34.
Blown
Why
through these.
does Archie restart? Uh-oh, I'm running out of power. Hope, could you bring the power cord in here?
Why is this not plugged in?
I don't know, because we're sitting on the couch. So why does Archie restart the Riverdale football team?
Oh, I'm missing this one.
Oh, all right. Well, if you hustle, we won't let you miss it, Hope.
Okay. I'm fine.
It's the usual cord. Yep.
I dropped it.
Don't. You got to plug it into the
To the what?
the outlet.
The wall.
Yes. Oh, whoop. No. Well, it doesn't reach the. Well, look out. Yeah, you. Scoot.
Oh, did we just lose you?
Hello?
Hello? I think we might have just. I think that was them going out.
Yeah.
So I guess we gotta
Well-
wait for the.
Oh wait.
I don't think they realize
back.
that they are out.
Are we
Oh,
back?
Oh, wait, there they are. They're back.
Yayu unplugged the headphones.
All right. Are you guys ready? Why does Archie restart the Riverdale football team? A, so that the next generation can experience the epic highs and lows of high school football. B, to exact revenge after Reggie's thugs burn the school. C,
Jesus.
to impress Veronica and win her back from Chadwick. D,
Chadwick.
is an opportunity to showcase his abs in a grueling and sweaty workout scene.
I feel like you could mix
Hello?
all those together.
So, Rich, is it the epic highs and lows?
I would
Is it
say
revenge against Reggie? Is
Oh,
it to impress
for-
Veronica and steal her away from Chadwick, her new husband?
Oh,
By the
they're
way, his name
married
is
at this
Gecko.
point.
Veronica is.
Well, that's.
Or is it an opportunity to showcase his abs?
Can I do all four?
Well, you know how the game works.
I don't. I have no idea how this game works.
So is your answer all of them?
I'll say C and D. I won't go all of them.
C and D. Okay. Patrick.
Which ones were C and D?
Impressing Veronica and showcasing his abs.
I feel like they go hand in hand.
And what were the other two?
That's a fair point. Helping the next generation experience the epic highs and lows of high school football.
Yeah.
And exacting revenge against Reggie's thugs after
Yeah,
they
it feels
burned
like
the
it could
school.
be all of those. Well, yeah. You did. Wait a minute. You didn't in an earlier question mention that Reggie was the football coach at Stonewall Prep.
He is the football coach at Stonewall Prep. You're putting things together.
So that would make a certain amount of sense.
It would.
Well, you could also argue, though, that if he was a coach, bringing the football back would just help him more than it would Archie.
Archie's the one that's bringing them back.
Talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, it would help.
No, I'm
Rich
It would
is
Yeah.
help Archie
completely-
more than it would help Reggie.
Anyway, Patrick, you're gonna have to answer because I think Rich is way.
Can
too
I
deep
can
into
I
this.
say that it's A, B, and D?
Yes, you may.
Because I feel it's to experience the epic highs and lows because that is what always football is about.
I mean, I
Yes.
feel
It
like
would
it's
play
still
into the
off.
rivalry, and I'm pretty sure that it's an opportunity for sweaty abs. So I'm going to say it's A, B, and D.
Okay, you're both wrong. The answer is B. It's just to exact revenge. But
Ah,
Rich was less wrong, so we'll give Rich half a point.
Wait, no. Rich was more wrong.
No,
He
he
didn't
guessed.
guess
He
B.
guessed. No, he guessed 2 things, but Patrick guessed 3, and there was only one right answer.
Yeah, but Patrick.
and I
guessed
got
B.
one of
Yeah, but if-
one of my 3 was the
But if
right
we
answer.
give
Yeah,
Patrick
okay.
a half
Well, I
point, then
appreciate-
Rich has no chance.
Got it.
Well,
So
we
Rich
could-
gets half a
neither
point.
One... Okay. I mean, we could figure
It's
that.
too
like,
late.
Do it.
Yeah.
We're closer.
All right. So Patrick is now up 7.5 to 6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What urban legend arrives this season? Patrick, you go first. Which urban legend arrives this season? A, Bloody Mary. B, the Mothman. C, Slender Man. Or D, La Llorona.
I'm sorry. What was the last one?
La Llorona.
I would.
Are you
Oh, because that could be.
unfamiliar
'cause-
with La Llorona?
No, I was just trying to figure out the connection, but it would be Veronica because she's Latina.
It also could be a correction to that 80s classic. My
Please don't.
Llorona.
Please don't.
Let's not go
Yeah,
there.
please,
La la
please. Good
la
God.
Nobody
Llorona.
wants to go there.
Don't.
Yeah,
let's not do
that.
Don't.
Okay, we need an answer.
Oh,
Yeah,
Time
answer,
is
Patrick.
gone. You're taking forever.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of time here. This might be a
Oh,
two-parter.
okay. So La Llorona, who else?
Bloody Mary, the Mothman, or Slender Man?
I'll go with. I've seen Slender Man in the news recently, so I'll go with Slender Man.
I've seen Slender Man.
Okay,
in the
Slender
news
Man.
recently.
Because it feels like Riverdale's trying to tap into like contemporary. So I'm gonna go with Slender Man.
Slender Man is not
The
contemporary.
Zeitgeist.
It's not.
All right, Rich.
Oh, damn it.
Rich, what do you got?
I have no idea. I'm gonna go Slender Man too, just to fail as much as he is.
No, it's the Mothman. Rich, it was your chance to make up a point.
And obviously it's the Mothman because that's the whole sort of like small town
So is
thing
Slender
that
Man.
happens.
Right.
So is
Yeah. All right.
a
Really?
bunch of these. Yeah.
All right.
I
So
don't know,
anyway,
never mind.
we got a couple more questions and we'll be done because we
Oh
can
my
skip
God.
this one. I think.
Yes.
What is Archie's?
We've been recording
what-
for an hour and 30
What
minutes.
is Archie's best lead to reconstitute the Riverdale Fire Department? Long story short, the fire department no longer functions because Hiram has destroyed Riverdale because he's building up his own town up the turnpike that he wants to build.
Why can't we all just go
Archie
there?
needs to reconstitute the Riverdale Fire Department. What is his best lead for doing so? A. Veronica's friend Katie Keene's roommate Jorge's ex-boyfriend Bernardo.
Oh my God.
B. His army pal Jackson, who has randomly stopped by town and just happens to have experience fighting fires. C. Nana Blossom, who is surprisingly agile for her age. And D. Pop, who has nothing better to do in his retirement.
Who's going first at this point?
I don't know. I'm gonna go B.
Patrick.
I don't know.
Okay, Rich went for the army pal Jackson, who's randomly stopped by town and just happens to have experience. Patrick.
I'm gonna go with A, whatever that was.
Oh yeah, it's definitely A. Veronica's
Of
friend
course.
Katie Keene's roommate Jorge's ex-boyfriend Bernardo.
Because you can't forget the spin-off that was Katie Keene, and
Right.
they canceled it.
And he, of course,
Oh,
Bernardo is from the fire department in New York, and he comes down. All right, we'll skip this one.
Oh, so A was right?
Yes.
Oh. I thought you were just making fun of him.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have only a couple of questions left.
That's literally something they say, though. They literally
Yeah.
say
Okay.
Veronica's best friend,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
That's a quote. Who wins the dance-off for control of the revived River Vixens? You'll remember, Patrick, that the River Vixens often do fairly inappropriate.
Oh yeah, I
dances.
remember that. Yeah, the dance off. Yes.
So who wins the dance-off for control of the revived River Vixens? A. Cheryl, who has returned from her self-isolation at Blossom Manor. Tony, who maintains control of the group even though she is very pregnant during the dance-off.
Oh geez.
C. An unnamed high school team member who is never heard from again. D. All of the above. Or E. None of the above.
I believe it's Patrick's turn to answer first this time.
Yeah, Patrick.
Oh yeah, it
Is
is.
it
Yeah, I guess I
Cheryl?
did.
Returning from her self-imposed exile, is it Tony who wins despite being super pregnant during the dance-off? Or is it just some unnamed high school team member who's never heard from again?
Or all of the above, or none of the above.
Choices.
That's a lot of options.
Smartest board of choices.
I'm
It
gonna
is
go
five,
with
actually.
none of the above.
None of the above.
I
Rich,
feel
what
like
do
you're
you
trying to
think?
give me too many options to make me
Despite
think it
none
has
of
to be
those
one of them,
making
and it's
sense.
none of them.
Despite none of those making sense, I'm going to say D, all of the above.
Rich is actually right. Tony
Really?
has a surrogate dance for her. That's the unnamed team member who dances off against
Oh.
Cheryl, and it's declared a tie.
That's so sad. I was like, there's no way these can work together. And
But they
as
did.
a joke, I will say no.
All right. Did I mention at some point that the Mothman is the urban
Yeah.
legend this
Yeah.
year? All right.
Yes, we did that
So
one.
it turns out
Is this the
that,
last question?
there's two
Two
questions
more.
left.
Oh my god.
One character.
You thought D&D
Quiet.
was long.
one
I was
character
saying, Jesus,
had
when we did
direct...
Gotham, we'd split this into 2 episodes.
Well, we'll just have Rich split this into 2 episodes.
Well, I think he meant film 2 episodes.
Yeah, we filmed the 2 episodes, not did one and split it.
Well, yeah, but now
this
all
is
Rich has to do
forever.
is cut it and then pick up with a new one. It's easy. I don't know, halfway through, Patrick, would be my choice. How long is it? Divide it by 2, and there's the halfway point.
How long?
I mean, I don't want to drop numbers on you,
through.
but I think you were just crushed by your own numbers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when we brought this up before in terms of splitting episodes, Rich was unwilling to do so.
Well, it won't work out well, but...
Yeah, it won't work out well.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Patrick is being rude, so I say we deduct a point.
All right, so it's now 7.5 to 7. It's anybody's game with 2 questions left. So, in the past, in Riverdale, Mothman aliens actually visited the town, apparently.
Oh,
Who had direct contact with the Mothman aliens, yes, and kept the corpse of a deceased alien? A, Nana Blossom. B, Pop. C, Betty's grandfather, who's returned to town to redeem her father's misdeeds. Or D, the trash bag killer, because this is Riverdale and everything ties together. So who had direct contact with the aliens and kept a corpse?
I mean, I'm going to say D.
Rich. D, the trash bag killer, because this is Riverdale and that's just how things work.
And everything ties together and plot.
Yep. All right. Patrick.
What were it was
Nana Blossom, Pop, Betty's grandfather, and the trash bag killer.
I want to say.
Yes, you complain about the length, but you really are slow to answer.
Well, this is serious stuff. Is it snowing?
Patrick.
Oh, sorry. I'll go with Pop.
You're both wrong. It's Nana Blossom. Here's the bonus, worth 5 points.
5 points.
If either one of you gets this, you're going to win, even though there is a final question. Bonus. No, let's leave that for the end, right? So first question, then we'll cut last question, then the bonus. What is the cliffhanger in episode 7? Which is the most recent episode. What is the cliffhanger in episode 7?
Yeah.
What is the cliffhanger?
Well, what?
A.
Okay.
We get to see the alien corpse. B. Jughead being framed by a spotlight from above as if from an alien ship. C. Old Chief Russell shows up with a fire truck to take over the fire department. D. Archie's army buddy Jackson leaves the house to shoot Hiram. E. A serial killer mystery in Hiram's swamp. Or F. A free pass sex party at Cheryl's.
I'm going to go with
Patrick.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Oh, Rich, go ahead.
Was it me?
No, Rich, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll go with B.
Go ahead, Rich.
Is it B? Jughead being framed by a spotlight. Okay.
Yeah.
Patrick.
That's what I was going to go with, so I'll go with Jughead.
You're both wrong. The real answer is E, a serial killer mystery in Hiram's swamp. But literally every one of those things that I read to you happens in the last 4 minutes of that episode. Like,
yeah, that's
like
the problem.
They're all
that sounded like a lot of stuff.
Except the free pass sex party at Cheryl's, because that's next week's episode.
That's next week's episode.
Okay.
I was like, oh, how disappointing.
That one's still to come. All right, so Patrick is ahead 7.5 to 7.
Okay.
There is a 5-point open-ended question, and the judges will decide if you get close enough.
Oh, no.
So you know now that Nana Blossom had direct contact with the Mothman aliens.
Correct.
She found a corpse of a deceased alien in her meadow. Where did Nana Blossom hide the alien corpse for the last 50 years or so? She kept it. She told the aliens that she incinerated it, but she didn't. She actually kept it. Where did Nana Blossom hide the alien corpse?
Oh! It's got to be in the maple syrup factory.
What was
or
that, Patrick?
barn or whatever. It's the maple syrup.
You cut out.
Maple syrup factory or whatever their
Maple
barn.
syrup
They're like
factory.
the maple syrup wherever they kept the maple syrup. I can't remember if it was a barn or a factory or what it was. I'm gonna say it was the maple syrup.
I will say, Rich,
Can I
that
get more
Patrick
specific?
Patrick is very close, but if you can be more specific,
Can I get more specific?
You get
specifically
the
in a barrel of syrup in the factory.
It is. It's in a barrel of blossom maple syrup.
And he crushes
And
Patrick.
Rich wins in a stunning, unbelievable comeback. Did you Google that, Rich?
No, that was just my thought process. I completely forgot that she was involved in the syrup. But as soon as he said place where they store syrup, I was like, well, it'd be really stupid if it was extra hidden in like syrup or something like amber, like the.
And there it was. It's in a barrel.
Patrick's being really quiet
Yeah,
right
I think
now.
somebody's.
I'm letting Rich enjoy his victory.
Starting the pout, maybe. Let's give Patrick 3 points because he was close.
Sure.
He was definitely close.
Yeah. So what's the final score?
12 to 10.5.
So Rich is walking away.
Wow. Yet again, the winner.
Part one.
Much like the last Gotham quiz.
Part one, we just did all the questions.
Well, no, there's still more season to come.
Oh, God, I don't think we can do this again.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Absolutely.
I've never had so much fun.
I know. I can tell.
Never had so much fun. This was just a delight. Let me say thank you both for the extra time today.
I can tell that you enjoyed making these questions. Both.
Oh my God, it was so much fun. That Patrick complains about having to write the quizzes. Like, writing the quiz is the most fun.
It's really fun.
Like, it's just
Leia
a joy.
probably can't help him write the quiz. He doesn't have anyone else to help him.
It's a delight. Mm-hmm. It's just a delight. So I do apologize that it ran a little long, but we're now at like an hour 40, so we just chopped that in half. 2 50-minute episodes,
no, we'll just
more
do
or
like
less, and we're ready to go.
Just make it 2 hours long. See
or we could do that too.
Oh. I think I know. Yeah, I think I'm not sure our viewers or listeners want to sit through 2 hours.
Riverdale questions.
That's a long. Well, that's a long.
Number
time.
one, we're not done. We're not to 2 hours yet. We did 10 minutes of pre-gaming, so we're only at about an hour and a half, and it was quality stuff all the way through.
All right. Well, Leia just woke up, so we need to wrap this fast.
Okay.
Oh, so now we need to wrap things.
Well, Leia is whining because she needs to go out. So unless I want to deal with a dog peeing in my house,